AITA for telling my ex she'll have to live without her closure. I'm going to cut to the chase. I 36M, got about a year or so left before making that final trip to the afterlife. I've made my peace with it and these last few years have been the best of my life. We've known for a while that I was living on borrowed time, so we vacationed a lot before COVID. Everyone knows I probably won't be here by next year. Well, as it turns out, my old ex decided to come back into my life. We were together since high school. Before I proposed, I found out she was cheating with one of her friends and broke up when we were 27. It was the darkest time of my life until I was pushed into going to therapy. 3 years later, I got back into dating and met my wife. Got married after 2 years and we have been together ever since. She's been the most incredible partner through all this, and I don't know how I would have made it without her. You can guess why my ex came back. She'd like us to meet so she could formally apologize to me and have one last conversation. I said no way. She is the last person I want to see right now and didn't take it well, I guess. Our families are somewhat close. Her parents have been my aunt's neighbors before either of us were even born, so they still saw each other after we split. My aunt heard from her folks that I'm refusing to see her and she's gotten my parents involved. Now they all hate her except my aunt, who always had a soft spot for her, but they do feel like maybe we should talk before I go. I don't know what exactly they think this will bring, aside from just dragging up painful memories. I don't want to bring up anything from the past and focus on making the most with my wife and family. They left it alone at first until my ex tried reach me again asking to please meet. My ex says she heartbroken over my condition and just wants us to talk so we can have closure. But I explained to her I had mine years ago and am in a better place. And where I believe I was the asshole was telling her she's gonna have to live without hers. I am getting a little more ridicule from my aunt and my dad. Mom's still a bit on my side about it. They do think what I said was very insensitive, and it's clearly painful for her knowing what she did to me, and that I'll be gone soon. My wife is completely on my side here and actually gave my dad a piece of her mind. It was pretty hot, so see. She rarely ever yells, for making things more complicated for me. They've left me alone, but it's still on my mind, and I don't know how exactly I was an asshole for saying that. I had said it as statement. There's no reason for us to speak except it being for her benefit, and since I'd rather not, then she will in fact have to live without that closure.